conference, Aniqah Rawat, she, they, University of Bristol branch, young member, first time delegate and first time speaker. I am queer, I was raised in a Muslim family, and it is exhausting to exist in a country where the intersectionality of my identity leaves me exposed and vulnerable. I have fallen through the cracks of the NHS due to austerity and the constant cuts that services have faced. I have received death threats and had racial slurs thrown at me in broad daylight based on how I look, and constantly have to look over my shoulder for fear of violence when walking home at night. However, I am fortunate to live in Bristol, a city where we throw statues of slave traders into rivers, show for members of our community that are not welcome and never will be. I work in the higher education sector, and learning from peers, academics and comrades is how I got here today. Education plays a vital role in tackling the far right, and the oppression reform would impose on us all, especially those of us who are part of the LGBTQ+ community, disabled or black. Higher education institutions cannot exist without the work that we do, and yet the HE sector is in crisis. We have faced real-term pay cuts for the last 17 years, and the government have failed to support us, and in turn, our students. Reform will do no better. Colleagues across universities are facing redundancies, job insecurity, and are being unfairly punished by the decisions of those higher up. Vice-Chancellors are taking home over 300k, whilst we were awarded a mere 1.4% pay rise this last year. I don't believe that the Labour government currently has the answers or the will to challenge the far right, but reform cannot be the alternative for where we have lost faith in Labour. We need to campaign and make politics accessible and inclusive to our communities and colleagues, so we have the tools to come together and fight back, so we don't just hope for a better future, but collectively build towards it. We need to make it clear as a union that reform and the far right with their policies to erode our rights, access to care, public services and education while lining the pockets of the rich are not welcome. Those who would wish to oppress me ask me where I'm from and tell me to go back home. But this is my home, and a home should feel safe regardless of my heritage or how I am perceived. And enough is enough. We need to act now and protect our communities. I'd also just like to add that we've been told repeatedly this week that this is our conference. If members of our community have been evicted from our conference, then we deserve transparency and an explanation.